Coach for Keene, stay alongside Jeff Hunter, Alonzo Linton. Coach, initial thoughts?
It's a pleasure to come down here. Guilford's got a really great team. Our ability to participate in the 16 in the country is a lot about who we are. Hopefully we can take this and learn from it as a group. These two young men right here beside me, this was kind of their swan song, and we never would have got to this point if it wasn't for these two young men.
Coach, if I'm not mistaken, a couple years as an associate head coach, but this was your first year as acting head coach, correct? So making it back to the Sweet 16 as you guys did last year, maintaining that level of success. What does it mean to you in your first year as the top guy, and getting this far?
Yeah, the 5 years I spent as the associate head coach, I was with Coach Keene. We had a great relationship. We built this program together. This isn't something that I did. Coach Keene and I are probably talk twice a week now. We built this together with our recruiting together and the players that we brought in. And it was great to get to this level. We had a great season within our conference. We won our conference tournament. And it was exciting all year long. Being able to step into the one seat over was a lifelong dream for me, but I certainly couldn't have got everywhere I got without the guys that were already there.
Jeff and Alonzo, real physical game out there. Jeff, you ended up tied for the team lead in scoring with 12 and rebounding with 9. Alonzo, you had 7 on 3 7 off the bench. What was working for you guys out there?
They're a great team. They played really well. They took away everything that we wanted them to do. They're definitely the better team tonight, and the hard fought battle. They were tough and they wanted it. So all credit to them, and they executed their game plan really well. So hopefully they go far. They compete well, and they try to did tonight in every other game. They're ready to try to win.
Just like Jeff said, they came out ready to play. We was ready to play too, but things didn't go our way. So I hope they keep competing, playing hard. That's a good team. Yeah, that's all I got to say.
Physical, chippy first half of play, especially that first 10 minutes. How did you guys keep your composure out there? With some frustration of non-calls or calls that went against you.
Yeah, our guys do a great job of what we call our culture and our habits that we built. Again, it's been built through years, and we would like to say they have a championship response to adversity when it takes place. I thought our guys did a fantastic job of not buying into any chippiness or like doing something back when they felt something may happen to them. It was interesting. I haven't seen what the official foul count is.
It is 19 to 12.
19 to 12.
I have the stats here if you want.
What was the free throw count?
Send that to you.
Thanks. What's the free throw count? It's kind of rough. It was very physical. It's different sometimes when you travel to different areas of the country and you got to figure out how things are going to be played or what's going to be called and things like that. Officials had nothing to do with it. I just thought there might have been a few times where we got fouled, maybe something was called. It's different sometimes when you travel. I mean, we were in South Dakota this year. We had to figure out the way they would play, where they were calling fouls out there as well. So we just need to play better when we get in a situation like this. And again, we'll learn from it with our younger guys. It's just sad to see that we ended at this point with these two seniors. They deserve more than what we did this year.
Gentlemen, you guys been in the gym with that next group of players, that are coming back next year. What do you see for the future of this program?
There's a lot of great guys. We've got an All-American returning and much potential that will be out there on the table, and it's what we make of it. So Keene State will always have support when it comes to just helping the program be built up to be someone that competes for a national championship every year. But yeah, the guys kind of know how it tastes to lose in the Sweet 16 game and really compete at the highest level. So it's really what we make of it and what our off-season looks like starting and probably when we get back. So, like I said, we got big guys, good coaching staff, and honestly, it's what we make of it. So I think we're in good innings.
Pretty much like Jeff said, we got a bunch of young guys that can play basketball and that buys into the system. I think they're going to do really well in the future for us, for Keene State. They have my support, they got Jeff's support, they got coach's support. I think they're going to do just fine.
Anything, you got anything, Skip?
Talk about the atmosphere you were playing with and against in this building. Those of us who covered D1 ball in the postseason are used to neutral sites. Here, you're playing a game against a team playing on its own court. Was there any difficulty, or was it just all basketball and the crowds?
I thought you had a great crowd. Great crowd. We play in front of great crowds every game that we have. Is there a home court advantage here? I think there's some. I mean, the gym is set up differently. The angles on the wall behind the hoop, I would actually wonder if the shooting percentage is higher on the far end of the court and the corners because you're looking at normal gyms compared to an angled roof going down. It's fantastic for Guilford to have a home court advantage like that. I guess we could question whether we should have been playing at Keene State today and not Guilford, but you know, I don't think this is the time to have that conversation. There was enough of that on social media. But I thought the crowd was great. Do I think it affects us? I don't believe so. We always play in front of loud crowds. I think your gym really echoes well, so it does get very loud. I remember one time I was trying to call a timeout and the musician just couldn't hear me. And I was running almost a half court trying to get it. But again, it's part of the game, right? Do I think everything should be on neutral court? Some Division III will ever do that. They don't have the funding or the backing of the NCAA to do that. So, you know, it's going to be like this, and you hope you get the draw in a home game.
I thought the crowd was great tonight. It's so much different being a different player's perspective when you have the crowd on your side versus the crowd being on the other side, just because once adversity hits, if you haven't been in that moment many times, then adversity can hit pretty hard. So I thought they did a good job. The fans have to be on their side, and like Coach Hastings said, that goes in there, so it really starts to have a compound effect on you. But all credit to them. I mean, at the end of the day, the fans don't play the game, the guys do, and they were just way more prepared and ready to go than we were.
Yeah, like they said, the atmosphere is pretty good, but that doesn't really affect us. We like it. Like, we like the crowd getting into it and stuff like that, because it gets us going. But, it felt like we was back home. It just, stuff wasn't going our way tonight. That's it, really.
Anything else? All right. Congratulations on this tremendous season, gentlemen. Safe travels back to New Hampshire.
Thank you.
Thank you, John. Safe travels indeed.